The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to like it, give it a share. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you're following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if there's a band, song, video, something you want me to check out, you can hit me up with a DM or leave it in the comments below. If you are going to leave it in the comments below, just do me a favor. Give it a cursory glance. If you see your suggestions already been made, all you have to do is leave a like and an I concur on that comment, and that will help me and my old burnout resin-coated DJ brain get everything into a nice little organized list, and I can put it into the handy-dandy notebook. If you are going to hit me up with a DM on social media, all I ask, please, no spamming. All right, please, just unless it's like real spam. I'll take some of that. Mixed in with some scrambled eggs. That stuff is good. Don't forget, every Saturday, we do the Wild Side live streaming for 2 hours. Your chance to ask me questions about the radio industry, ask me questions about music, my stories behind the stage, backstage stuff, things like that. I am an open book. The only thing is I don't talk politics or religion. 2 hours every Saturday, the Wild Side Live, 2 p.m. Central Time. The Wild Side with Eric Clark is brought to you by Aspen Dental Connect 200 Music to See Gothic Jewelry, and of course, Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Today's video is coming suggested from Facebook. And again, if you're going to throw me suggestions, please do me a favor and make sure you provide a link. If you say, hey, check out this band, I'm just going to take a guess at which song and probably pick the wrong one. So please leave me a link to the song, the version you would like me to check out and do a breakdown for. And today we are checking out Sonata Arctica, The Misery, live in Finland. This was recorded, I believe, in 2011. And the song itself is from an album called Winter Hearts Guild from 2003. It's Tony Kakko. I hope I said that correctly. And his boys, it is Sonata Arctica, The Misery. Let's check it out. If you want to let me know down below what's saying, that'd be awesome.
Toivottavasti teillä on ollut lystiä tähän mennessä. Me ainakin olemme nauttineet joka hetkestä ja toivottavasti tämä jatkuu samalla lailla jatkossakin. Tämä on Winter Hearts Guild-albumilta sellainen biisi kuin The Misery.
Okay.
I dare to use all the ones that you have taught me along the years. You cast a perfect shadow on the paper, fade away with sunlight, fade the way you know me like an instinct. You're still my stay awake another night. Wish you bear with me, stay near me when the autumn leaves have fallen. Solitude might be the last thing left of me. If you fall, I'll catch. If you love, I'll love, and so it goes, my dear. Don't be scared, you'll be safe. This I swear, if you only love me. Set a lonely lines, read and know that winter's night.
Nice. That was a really good bluesy track. And when I say bluesy, I mean modern bluesy. So bluesy doesn't have a date. Okay, to be bluesy, it doesn't have to have a date. It has to have a tone, and that is a perfect tone. The band is creating this really good, thick, rich, bluesy, knocked down tone that's almost it's flirting with dirty, but yet it's too clean for that. And here's what I mean by that: this is a very clean song, very crisp and clear in its delivery and execution. Very well built. There's the expression, sometimes less is more. This is a very straightforward song. It is depending on its tone and its vocals. There's really not much to say about the crowd. Normally when I do a live breakdown for a live track, I talk about the crowd. All I'm going to say about this crowd is, if you're not in the front row and you're going to do the wave, the hand sway, just match the person in front of you. That's all you have to do. All it takes is one group of people somewhere in the line not matching the people right in front of them, and the whole thing is off. So just remember that. At a show, when it comes time to do the sway, just do the group in front of you. Don't go a couple rows up. And the people, if you're in the front, you're the one setting the pace. You're the guy with the horn in the boat. Okay? So try to get it together. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. But the band is creating this really good smoky tone. It's a very rich, familiar tone, but it's not recognizable. And what I mean by that is, it's familiar that it does remind you of something, so it gives you that feeling of warmth and security, but you can't tell me that it sounds like anything else. I was here. Tell me this guy, Tony Kakko, has covered Twisted Sister and Scorpions. Tell me he's done that. I can't be the first person to think that is the guy Scorpions wish they had. I'm not saying he's a better vocalist than Klaus Meine, but I'm kind of saying that in a way. And he's got a really great tone to his voice as well. And what I liked about his voice, and I've done another video of his, but this was a better display of control of his instrument. What I like about Tony's vocals is he's one of those singers who's so good that they can control their danger zone and mask something for something else. So what you're hearing, it sounds like a stress note. It sounds like a note that is being stressed. So you think, okay, he's raised his modulation, he's raised his volume, he's raised the loudness, the pressure, the stress on his singing right now. That's a stressed note, but he's not stressing. There's no rattle in his danger zone. The danger zone is right here. It's the throat. It's when a singer goes from a scream to a screech, and it rattles. It rattles something in your brain. And he doesn't do that. It's very smooth. It's very clear, but it holds all of the elements of that stress note. And yes, he is putting it into it, meaning he is active, right? He's actively pushing the note out. You can tell that he's down, he's dirty, he's into it. But there's no danger. There's no sharpness to it. There's no stress. There's no worry. If that makes sense. He has complete and total control of his range from down here to up here. And what really stands out, a lot of times when a singer drops down into a hushed vocal, sometimes it could be a whisper, sometimes it's just the low modulation. But a lot of times when singers drop down into that lower modulation, into that lower volume, if you will, they get breathy. They get very breathy. And then the sounds that they're creating become wispy. And that doesn't, it's too airy. But he is whoosh, 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 every time. So it doesn't matter if he's singing in a lower modulation or a stressed note. He is absolutely covering every corner of that spectrum. So the colors that he's putting out with his vocals and his control of his range are all very, he has drippings of the earth tones. So there are some browns and some oranges and some greens in there. But then he's clear enough to create these beautiful pinks and blues and purples and other airy colors, if you will, and they're coming through that spectrum into that nice white surrounding light I like to see. And the band is providing that really good, thick, like I said, smoky toned foundation. And putting it all together, man, that is just a brilliant tune. It's a brilliant track to get lost into. And that's what you want out of your music. You want to get lost into your music. And that's a great track to fall into and just allow yourself to go wherever your brain, wherever your heart, your core, your soul is going to take you to go when you make that connection with that tone and with that sound. And really to wrap it up like that, just really puts the exclamation point on the overall tone of that song, that smoky, that bluesy sound, that blues metal sound that you want, that smoky blues rock, and that ending little guitar riff at the end was just the icing on the cake. So well done. Sonata Arctica, The Misery Live in Finland 2011 from the 2003 album Winter Hearts Guild. Let me know down below everything I don't know about this band, because again, you are my Sherpas on my mountain of metal and music, and you have done a fantastic job of guiding me along the way. I can't thank you enough. So if you have your suggestions, if you have your thoughts and your requests, get them in the comments below or hit me up with a DM. Again, in the comments, read through, I concur. If you're going to hit me with a DM, please, no spamming. Saturdays, 2 p.m., we do our live stream. It is the Wild Side Live, 2 hours of fun and frivolity, and it kicks off every Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Time, here in the U.S. The Wild Side Live and the live stream are brought to you by Aspen Dental, Connect 200 Music to See Gothic Jewelry, and of course, Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wild Side.